Right, let's get rid of the dodgy music and get this going, shall we? So, welcome, good evening. Lovely to have you all here. I'm just going to start this video up. Video is rolling. Put that on full screen. Happy with that. You're having a great night. It was a really good match to watch. I need to get rid of... What do I need to do here? No, pretty much all right, I think. The little Friday Night Fight logos up there. They're good. Sound is okay, I hope. We are live at the moment, and this is the pre-record of the match we just did. So we will probably just get that across to full screen. I'll get rid of my cam cover and say hello to everybody. So I am actually here, but let's just do the live with the clean overlay. Well, let's do that, shall we? And there you go. So chat's up the top left corner. This is the list. We'll see this again at the end. Plenty of the usuals, the regulars here, but also some new names there. I was talking to a couple of people during the week actually, and they were talking about joining it. Sent the links across. Hopefully we saw some of those here. What can I tell you about this match? I liked it. It was good. It was fought over the dugout. That was the center of the map, of course, but it was fought in a lot of different places here. I love the dugout. I think the dugout is a really, really good place to fight. There were some really, really good plays tonight, to be honest with you. Some brilliant stuff. And what the fuck? Who's that from NRD, by the way, with the pair of triangles and delta, pair of triangles and arrows? How do you even do that? There's a few of those things tonight too. It's okay. Point them out in a minute. Okay, so yeah, look, this is a pre-record, so I just spent the last hour and a half recording this, and now we get to watch it, and I'm live casting it. So interacting with the chat straight up. Tomorrow night is, I think it's tomorrow night, is the HCA that I'm actually doing. I should run a promo video for that I've got. I might do that at the end. But so I'm casting the Oceanic matches effectively for the HCA, which is the big worldwide tournament sort of thing. Super keen to do that. I'm really looking forward to it. This was me clicking random stuff. T-Reaper, I won't have time with the HCA. There's a lot of background stuff that I have to do for it, and video editing and all sorts of things. And I'm like, just going to keep me busy. And tonight was, I don't always do the Friday night fights. I try and do them as much as possible, but I am pretty busy with work as well. So it does stress me out a little bit how much I want to do versus how much I get time to. Anyway, we don't want to look at my head. We want to actually watch this stuff. Mick, thank you very much. Mick, I'm actually the caster, the nominated HCA caster for the Chimera vs Sesh match. So all of the Oceanic ones, i.e. all of the matches that Chimera are playing in, I will be your streamer for that, your official streamer. So Guderian actually asked me to come and be one of the official streamers for the Oceanic matches, or the official streamer for the Oceanic matches. I of course accepted, and I'm really super chuffed. And I will have to try and get the promo video to you so you can actually see it. I've got it here. It got released today, and I've done my own little promo video things for it too, and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, so that's yeah, that's super keen to do that. So this is great fighting here. This stuff, I love this. This is why I love this area. There's just so many options here. All right, so we got the boys coming in. There's some nice artillery coming in from the orange side there. Orange were allies. Blue were Axis. So if I say that at any stage, you know who's who in the zoo. And oh yeah, this was a great match. It really was. Really good match, and some great fighting here. So all right, tanks played a part tonight a little bit. These boys here were in a tank for pretty much the whole round. A different tanks there. Here's Cashy around the back there. This tank knows that Stuart's there, but this was, what are they doing? Why would you drive into the rock? Oh, the Stuart could get a shot off, but it's too face on now. It's stuck, and there it goes. Geez, that panda pull was lucky. Thanks for the sub, Mick. I do appreciate it, mate. Be aware of the fact that everything that goes into this channel from subs and ads and stuff like that gets fed back to the community through giveaways. I literally I'm not here to make money out of this. I do well enough with my job. I don't need to. what I want to do is build the community and build the Hell Let Loose hype and build the competition scene and do that sort of stuff. So yeah, I do random Steam Key giveaways, you know, $50 giveaways and stuff like that. And I run comps as well, where I try and run stuff. Sorry, every time I clicked outside of my screen during the match, of course the sound disappears. This was a really good push here from Blue at the start, although the Allies took the point pretty early. Josh sitting in there camping right next to where the OP is in that tree there. Sparrowfart coming in to try and set up. There we go. Off the hip, pulls him down. Danu, and a grenade just for good measure from Josh, I'm assuming. Mac around the back there trying to set up something to attack the point here. Josh pushing in. Now, there's a lot of folks here that didn't play tonight, of course, and they will watch this either tonight or tomorrow morning or over the weekend. So, of course, let's not spoil it for anybody. I don't think I've got actual chat comes up on the screen anyway, so that's perfectly fine. But people can watch the chat, so I just prefer no spoilers. But you know, look, this is a hard-fought area. I love this stuff here. Look at it. Glove sort of trying to sneak up, trying to work out where they are. He got left alone here, poor old Glove. Everyone around him died. So I guess, you know, when you're by yourself, you got to try and work out where your next move is. And he's got the spud gun then too. So he'd be putting up rounds that sounds like potatoes hitting the ground. Good start from Blue. They got a couple of Garys up real early there. There's about 5 Garys on the map there, and they're just starting to take the point now. But Orange Allies are just holding off enough. They've got the spawn in. Some really critical garrisons in this game. So we'll watch those as we go through it. Kashi and Wayno trying to defend here against this attack. That's a great tank round coming in from down south there. Sherkle got taken down. Saparax down as well. XL trying to get around the back there and see what he can clear out there where old mate was before. But we've got a bit of pressure on the other point now. Yeah, look at that beautiful wave coming in here from the Allies. That's a really, really good spawn. I don't know what they brought in there, but that's 2 full squads at least. This is real trouble for Blue here. And look at that. Whiskey taken down. Shame. Chaz is down. There's Dirty gone. How they did that with their names and put little squares around them, I don't know that either. There's so many things I don't know. Vladimir Gluten has changed his name and made it more complex for me to say now. Excuse me, so thank you for that, Vladimir. Good push across the wheat field here. Wheatfield plays such an important part on this map. Mr. Hyde trying to defend against that. But he's running away from the attack. There's 1, 2, 3 coming in just there in front of him. He must think there's someone around the back here. Oh, I suppose one of his guys just died there. Jeez, he's exposed. Oh, I wouldn't be sitting there. No, they must think there's someone out here. One of those comms things. Hey, cheesy. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Vladimir Glutentag. Glutentag, Vladimir. Vigets. And, see, there's a bit of comms going on here. So they know there's allies around here, but they can't quite work out where they are. I think they've just started to take the point back now, haven't they? Yeah. So they put enough weight back onto the cap there. But there's a really good way. Look at this weight coming in from up here. Let's get and have a look at that. Hidden shit. How hidden? That's what I ask. Good little spot. There's Punt Case. Look at that. I said his name again correctly. Now, a good kill there from, I think it was Fuzz, took him down. No, that was McFly from the side there. No, here's Fuzz now under. Yeah. Hidden's a bit too exposed there. As soon as you start moving in that grass too, they'll see that movement and just shoot at it. T-Reaper? T-Reaper? T-Eaper? I can tell you my last name, mate, and I found in the military there are about 28 ways of saying my last name. That's how many we counted over my defence career. We were bored once and we sat down and counted it. Here's look, to and fro on this point, look at it. Bananas. I'm pretty sure, yeah, T-Reaper. Naka with the full auto. Bananas going, I am not sticking my head up here. Now, Bananas in a really good spot here. Really good spot here, because as long as he doesn't stick his head up, Snacker's going to reload in a second. Here's the guys trying to work out where these guys are. He popped one off just then. There's Glove, down he goes. Bam, that's Bananas. Couple taken down there. Well done. Snacker's going to try and rush him. He's going around the back. Catch him, Mirage, now he's there. Can they get him? Can they get him? That's the question. Bananas in a bit of trouble now. He's got like 4 flanking him. Oh, there it is. Bam. There. T-Reaper. My last name's German too, mate. Here's Bananas. Look at that. He's picked up another one. Oh, good shooting. Pulls off Wayno. Mirage knows he's there. He's thrown something out. What did he throw? Smoke? Yeah, grenade. It was HE. So he's going to try and flank the other side. The old mate just ran around the back of him and just got shot down. Hit by a grenade and killed. So Bananas has taken about 4 or 5 so far. And how many more can he... Oh, this could be dangerous. Getting up and going for a walk. I think he's bleeding, actually. He sounds like he's doing that heavy pant thing when you're injured. He must have been fragged. Here's another one. Glover around the outside. What's he throwing? Oh... Smoke? I think it's smoke. That's... No, HE again. Look, here they go. They know he's there. Oh! How is he killing them all? Wayne goes like, fuck this. Bananas. Well played there, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Mick, thank you for the cheers, mate. You're gonna love the biddies. So far, I started streaming in, what was it, March, I think, for the BPL. Great kill. Here, look at this great push here. They've really shut down this flank now. Started streaming for the BPL. Fiercey asked me if I'd like to, and I thought, fuck it, I will, because I'd never done streaming before. Why not? I'm going to let that eat through there, poor old blade. And yeah, look, it returned some coin, and so I did a couple of giveaways, and then I did 2 $50 Steam key giveaways. That was my last set. I got another one coming up soon. I just haven't had time to actually do much streaming. Should probably do something with the HCA, but I'm still trying to work out how I'm doing that, because it's either going to be delayed stream by up to 30 minutes, or I'm going to pre-record, and pre-record won't work because it's so late at night for me. It's like 8:30 PM it starts. So I think I'm going to... Oh! Tank to the face! See that rocket that's, I think it was Script, just put into the front of the Panther? I don't know what... No. Stop doing that. It's not going to kill them. And the smart tank crews that we have in this community are going to go, all right, I'm just going to shoot those bushes until all the things die. Here's a good wheat field push here. Shane Flame, I want you to look at him. Where is he right now? And how the fuck did he get there? And he's not the only one, by the way. And this, I haven't been able to work it out. We'll go and have a look at it in a minute. Daylight putting some fire across the paddock here. Lamode running straight past Roxo. This is hard, but he's got 2 on the left there. Oh, there we go. No, Shane Flame's picking them off up there off the. Look, how is this? So somebody please in chat tell me how the fuck he got up there. Is he? Did he jump on the log that's there on the lean, or a shovel? Is it a shovel jump? I'm on a server. I could probably look this up. Good, actually. You know what? I'm going to do that while we're trying to work out how the friggin' hell he got up there. What map is this? This is Samori de Mont. Jumping prone. You jump off the ground that's raised and then do some parkour. Jumping prone. Got to. Everybody knows. I'm literally the only person here that doesn't know how to get up on the fucking top of that thing. All right. Good refill action here going on. I'm on an R&D server, and there's all these things on there that tell you about cheesy spots and stuff like that. I just never have time to actually read them. Cheesy spots, how to get grain feeders. First video I found, how to get in grain feeders. Let loose YouTube shorts. You know what? I am going to pop that in the chat for you all to have a look at if you wish. There we go. So from the R&D channel, how to get in grain feeders from Powder Monkey, who's part of the line. Oh, well, of course, those guys are freaking pros at this. They know that stuff. Good bombing run there. Didn't really pick up a lot. There were some good bombing runs tonight. Here's Dead Man. We're always worth watching Dead Man. He does a bit of killing. There's a Panther Park. Either its engine's dead or it's crazy. Dead Man, though, has no ammo left. He shot it. Oh, he probably shot their engine out, didn't he? While we were looking at that other thing. So now he's just going to get up there and teabag the tank. Because that's what Dead Man does, isn't it? That's fucking hell. He's having a look around. Yeah, well, sit on the enemy tank and shoot their infantry. Why hell not? Why the hell not? Good kill there from G-Back, but then knocked out by X, I think. X played very well tonight. We'll watch him again soon. The tank, though, knowing there was infantry up there, shot the fence next to it, so that the infantry died, because that's all you have to do is proxy shoot with a HE round, and that gets rid of the infantry problem when they're doing that sort of stuff here. Here's a nice little push now, and we've got Blue starting to take the point here. Orange a little bit of trouble here. Josh is coming in. No, he's down. Thanos, no, running straight out in the open. It's cut to pieces. The one medic on the allied thing, right? He's like me, it's pistol outrun at everything. I'd like to do a medic video one night again and show you how I do medic. People are too cautious. I run out in the middle, throw fucking smokes and all sorts of shit. I get a lot of reses though. I get a lot of reses. Plenty of comms in command chat tonight on this one too. I've turned it on mute, of course, because that's that you can't have it going in your ears when you're actually listening. There's a bunker here with that garrison that Thanos is trying to defend with his crew and Dingo Pup as well. Nox, though, over here on the building is just picking up everybody as they run past. Yeah, I got the feeling, Vladimir, that there was a lot of comms to know. Well, that's you! Look at you! You pick up the blame. Nox here, though, had a real bull terror sitting up here on the roof, picking off everybody from the Axis side that moved up. Here's the bombing run. That's going to come in and rip up the point. And this was a great bombing run. Look at how many it picked up. Everybody pretty much. Just nowhere to run. That's the end of that. Unfortunately, Thanos is the only infantry left there now. The bombing run was about a minute late. No fault of the commanders there. It was just the infantry died. There was trying to hunt down recon team. Okay, cool. There we go. Willie, hey Willie, welcome to the chat, mate. The recon, yeah, we do. I do go and have a bit of a look at it shortly about what was going on there. I did notice that here's Adelaide just sort of camping in there. Now off to the left is that sniper, and I mean you watch the note there, bam, and Nox was just wiping everyone out. Dingo, I think, wears a bit here too. Adelaide's communicating, going, there's a fucking sniper off to the left. Stop running in the open. Yeah, and but yeah, what I found interesting was the way that people do nodes on these maps. There's probably a whole conversation to have around that, but for the moment, let's watch Crashy down the bottom here. That's a rocket into the truck. The tank was trying to ram it, I guess. Crashy's got a satchel, I would assume. Sparrowfart trying to chop him down. I think that's a Panzer IV down there by the look of it for this distance. Crashy now doing the dead man job, and he's countering with a teabag in the back of Jaeger. Some may argue Jaeger likes a bit of teabagging. I'm not really sure, but now Crashy's trying to block the viewport or do anything you can, but of course it's not going to happen. So now he's just going to sit on there. There's dead man. Well, he's not doing the thing he needed to do there. He's been cut down. Tycranium coming across the paddock here now, hopefully to wipe out whatever's going on here. IO sanctioned destruction was TFA Blaze in game. There we go. It's always fascinating who's who in the zoo. J-Back now defending this tank, defending Crash Marine on the enemy tank, should I say. But the boys here from Blue are actually in close to that building again, but they have been pushed back just enough here. That's shut down now. Here's some supplies coming in from, I think that's the Axis and the Allies dropping on the same point, so I reckon I know who's going to actually get a garrison up there. I heard a vehicle out here. Oh yeah, that was the tank I was looking for. There we go. So Kanoshi and Danuku, and I missed the third name. I think it was Talk. I wish you could use a record again and then use admin cam to replay it. Yeah, I don't think they'd ever do that because the actual download of a recording is, I don't know what file size I've got for these videos. Let's have a look. That's 26 gig that we're watching right now. To get reasonable quality, there's games that do that. Well, the tanks I think used to do it. Well, the warships I think does it. But those are much simpler games from both the resource drain and also the length of game. So the length of the video. War Thunder has it. There you go. Yeah, but I don't like the games aren't that long in those. This is an hour and a half game. Here's Blaze coming in. This is the nodes thing. So I talked to the European guys a bit about it, and they and some of the Asian teams as well. They like to compartmentalize their nodes down into near the artillery and barricade the shit out of it. And I'm just wondering why we don't do that. Why don't we build bunkers and stuff down in the artillery zone and put a couple of people down there on the artillery and defend those nodes as well? I'm not saying I'm right or wrong here. I'm just saying I don't ever see it on Oceanic Community, whereas it's definitely happens overseas. Here's a bit of a play on the Artillery Centurion down there pissing them off. The recon tank here, I think that's got Copycat in it. And fucking whoever that person is in NRD that has about 50 different characters but no name. and some. So they come in, they wipe out a few poor PDI here, spawns in, and that's the end of PDI. A little bit of that going to do. You put barbed wire in. Yeah, well, that's just the thing. See, yeah, Big Zeke, Copycat, and fucking Thimbles. It's Prince. Prince is on the field, folks. All right. So, yeah, interesting points there. We're just unorganised, and that is probably true. We're too aggressive. All right, bit of chompy chomp going on here now. That's a Luke's I could hear shooting just before. That's a machine gun from Adelaide as well. That's a good one. Fuzz hiding down here, bandaging up. He's taking a bit in the face. There's T Reaper. There you go, mate. Here's your moment to shine. What do you got, T Reaper? Where'd you go? You're hiding in the bush. All right. So Danu, this was the push that came in over the hill from the blue team here. Now, the trouble is, for the Blues here, there's some really quality players on both teams, by the way, but they're up against it coming down onto a point from one axis. There needs to be multi-axis. The thing is, oh, geez, that was a good shot. I think that was Adelaide as well. Nice shot, Adelaide, from way over there. Good cover pop, but then, yeah, they knew exactly where he was to shoot it. That was your moment, Tim. What happened? Mr. Cheese here has got about 8 people in front of him. It doesn't matter which way he points, someone's going to shoot him. But Trigger, of course, is quite a quality player. Puts the BAR into the bush, and that's the end of Mr. Cheese. Mac now in a lot of trouble here, trying to protect this outpost on this one line of attack. You can see the Lamodan Combats there, up Combat Zebra up there. Yep. Oh, look at that. See, Mac stayed too close to the OP there. So the OP got knocked down before he got the chance to shoot the person. Fortunately, he had it spawn up again, but he's really against it at the moment there with all those guys coming in. Good little push up here to the northeast. I guess they're trying for a bit of sector control. Yeah, there's a lot of spread out here. And that's probably okay, but you've got to keep pushing in on the point and get that rolling garrison OP stuff going on. So, you know, and meanwhile, while you're doing that out there and you're not shooting a lot of enemy, where are they? This is the stuff I love. This is the sneaky stuff that goes on here as we watch the boys just go around counting birds. Very, very sneaky. I do like my crickets. Now, Milk and Mick. And there's a few more around here as well, I think. Oh, yeah, General Disarray. This caught me off guard what happens here too. So Mick's moving away a little bit. Milk's not seen him. Mick's not seen Milk. Now, Milk thinks he's clear. He's going to go for a run. Here we are. Happy with that. Should be able to find their OP or garrison. And bam, caught me unawares. General Disarray's come straight out and chopped him down. Well done. Well done. So let's have a bit of a look at what is happening in this battle at the moment. And good evening, everybody, by the way. It's lovely to see you all. Please, it's a live stream of a pre-record I did of tonight. So I look forward to your commentary and some of the... Sorry, well, that's what I thought was happening there, Milk. You killed a bunch beforehand. There was a lot of... That's why all the sneaky was going on there, because they knew you were there, but they just weren't quite sure where you were. So, yeah, General Disarray, I reckon, was just camping waiting for you to pop your head out, which, of course, you did, and you died to it. That's what happens, I guess. Here's this push again up to the northeast still. There's a lot more bodies up there at the moment. It's brutal. It's the same spot as we were out there before with Mac. That same line of attack coming in over that ridge line. It is a good place to attack from, but it needs to be more. And I don't know what that was, by the way. I think McFly might have machine gunned a truck. Tell me if you did, McFly. All right. Anyway, I just there's a lot of that really good stuff, Milk, tonight where people didn't see each other. Bananas was a good example before, where he was over in the dugout and just they knew he was sort of there somewhere, but they couldn't see him, and it was great stuff. Absolutely great stuff. All right, so here we go. Another vehicle coming in on the left somewhere. Here's some of the lads here trying to do some fire support over the field towards the next capture point, which of course was... What was the next capture point? I can't even remember. And I keep moving the camera too quick. So this is sort of a fire support base point here. There we go, the hamlet. So trying to do their thing. Whiskey, picking up Mac there on the way in. There's Dead Man. This is a good little squad here, this squad. They're pushing in quite nicely onto the point now. We've got a little bit of trouble here if these guys will let them run around. Whiskey, Deadman, and oh, I don't know Sync real well, but Whiskey and Deadman, I know definitely. Whiskey's now Deadman. There's PTI out the back there. Knox sniping from God. Oh, that's probably that fucking grain hopper, isn't it? There's a rocket. that must be another tank. Yeah, there's a Panther going through there. It just went through on the left. That's what these boys are doing. They've got the hots for the Panther and they're off after it. Yeah, there you go. That Panther, though, is not staying around for anybody. It knows there's a rocket come after it, so I don't think they're going to catch him. Defective, I tell you what, Sync and Deadman have to be a bit careful here because Defective... no, I reckon Deadman will get the drop on him. Defective was protecting the tank, but the tank's run off. So Deadman's given up on the tank. Sync's still got the hots for it, so he's going to keep chasing that. And Pedro, welcome, mate. Lovely to see you in the chat. All right, here's PTI pushing on the point. This is a great garrison, this one here. This is one of the most critical garrisons in the game. PTI got chopped down. He almost got to it. Orange now know where it is. The Allies know where that is now. So Shane, Flame and Fable have to defend that garrison for the next spawn wave. What else have we got coming in from Allies? Roxo around the back there. He'll have an OP, possibly even a garrison out here. Or he's got an OP in there in the bushes somewhere. I can hear it off to my right ear. Swinny's coming up on it now. Roxo, all patience. Or is he AFK? He might be having a bit of a snooze. Oh, I tell you what. Oh! Who's shooting? It's not Roxo shooting at Swinny. Oh, Roxo, oh, people in front of me. PTI's come in and going, oh, get up, fucker. I don't know what Roxo was doing. He's probably watching the map there a bit. Here's an airstrike. That's a precision strike. And they're probably, I don't know what they were trying to hit there. Jury's out for me. The jury's out for me on those precision strikes. I think they were trying to hit this garrison down here. Yeah, look at it. There. So they missed. So that was an Allied airstrike. It's 2 aircraft, 2 Thunderbolts, I think, come through. I'm not actually sure. That was at that enemy garrison that's there. Yeah, T-Reaper, just said that in chat too. Thank you, mate. Missed it. You've got to be accurate with those marks because the area of effect of the precision strike is pretty damn small. Let me tell you, we are going to see a good precision strike today. I'm not going to tell you when, but it was a good one. It was an absolute good one. Yeah, there it is. I should play some of that music. What I need to do, I think, is just get out, because I love music, and I know a lot of music. There's a song for every occasion, and I should probably just set that up for some of these streams because, you know, it's we'll have to be careful of copyright stuff. That's all. Milk. There you go, Milk. Redemption. Oh, no, that was Imnu. There's a rocket. Manson wears a rocket to the face and goes, no, I will have none of that. And he comes around and gets popped in the head by Milk. Oh, nice. Here we go. This is the push. Here's the push on that garrison. There's that ever important. Oh, that is going to be felt in the morning, and that's a good set of grenades. Shaz has been taken down. Milk now by himself. Trying to take that. They've got to know where this goes. PTI. Oh, PTI's on the left. Sorry, my bad. PTI coming in on the rest. PTI now gets the hot for the garrison, but look at that. See, that ran straight at it, didn't look around. You can't do that when you're in there. You can't do that. Now look at the spawn wave. Milk, you've got some work to do here, buddy. What you got? Let's have a look. Pop your head around the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 down. 2. No. General disarray with the counter kill. Very hard to do that. Take on 4 people at once. I'm sure there's probably people on this channel that can take 4 guys at once. I am not one of them. So Milk is not either. There you go. It's Friday night. This is where we're at, folks. All right. Fucking dodgy, isn't it? Here's a bit of a tank battle going on out here. The tank battling with some shit. What are these things called? I can never remember. Tank trucks, anyway. Sparrowfart there gets pistol whipped by Torque and Daniel. Daniel, who has managed to Daniel, sorry, I'm reading chat. Daniel has managed to park it on the tank trap here, so we'll keep an eye on it. He's trying to get the barrel around, I guess, to see if that's the problem. Don't know. Lemo there, nice kill there on Wayno. So there we go. That's a good type of stuff. Kashi and Afani trying to defend the dugout from that's the north. So Lamode is in there, and we'll get in and watch Lamode in a minute because this was good stuff. Josh coming in there, watch Scriv out in the field, having a quick look at what the supplies were like here at the moment because we chewed through a few tanks, and the other part was, of course, that they were taking down the nodes on the other the artillery area. So nodes must have been a bit of a problem for poor old Beast and Willie in this game. I'm not sure if Beast lost his nodes, but Willie certainly was struggling there. Lamode is up against it here in this trench at the moment. We did have a point of view camera tonight. I forgot to mention that earlier. And that was actually Willie was kind enough to provide his point of view camera. Unfortunately, as you can see there, it was very glitchy for some reason. Wasn't a problem on his machine. So I ended up only looking at it twice to see if it was actually any better, but it wasn't. So we didn't use the point of view. Sorry, Willie, but thank you very much for providing it. I do appreciate the point of views. And sometimes it doesn't work and sometimes it does. Here's Lamode though. Look at this, chopping people off as they come across there, nice and close. And Devon knows he's there somewhere. Knacker's going to come out and have a bit of a look now, and just run straight across the road, pretty much. So that's that. Now this is where Endeavour goes. Oh, Endeavour knew he was there. Endeavour's a very good player, but Lamode, they've got the better of him just there. Cashy's not silly enough to come out. He's just going to hold that position with the machine gun and say, we can talk about nodes, Willie. Yeah, I I gathered that, mate. I gathered that. All right, let's get off that friggin' thing keeps popping up. So, yes, there was a lot of hard work there, I reckon, for that node stuff. Good play there from the Allies. You can see, look, what's going on here is that the attack is bogging down for the blue team. They are losing momentum completely at the dugout, whereas Orange are still, or Allies are still keeping a bit of pressure on here, and there's enough bodies back here. And you have to have your bodies back there. So, you know, that's what happens. Now here we've got a bit of a push coming on out here again. Blue trying to come around and dominate this south area. Watching that tank up here again. There he is. Daniel still holding position, deliberately holding position. Obviously he'd drive off at any time he wants. Not. Poor buggy got stuck there. That was that. Here's Panda now. Got a Stuart coming in. What can you do against a Stuart? I think this is a solo Stuart. Kawadashi, though, has worked out that he's got infantry in front of him and he has a machine gun in the front of his tank. And is like, fuck you, tank. Doesn't work. Sniper rifle, don't care how OP sniper rifles are in any game, they will never take a tank out. That is confirmed. So that was the end of Panda. Here we've got Boignant. Good name, I'm Boignant. And he's taking a leak, I think. Not really sure what's going on here. It's defending, holding the tree. He's not shooting anybody. Mr. Cheese is coming up on him there. Have a bit of a look around. I've got a few people in here. Here's this tank. Yeah, now there's another tank. Now, this is not the 75, is it? This is the 75? Because there's the M4A1 as well, whatever the hell it's called. And I've never actually looked at them since they got released. It's the medium. It's the medium. Checking it out for now. Yes. M4A 375, right. I just can never remember. I really can't. I don't do a lot of tanking. So this thing popped smoke from memory. Here's Knight infantry support. I like the fact he was supporting it, but he got cut down by the infantry that was chasing the tank. So that was unfortunate. Hidden Shadow here, pushing up the hill there. It had 76 barrel. Okay, yeah, some interesting stuff in chat at the moment, folks, about tanks. It's really, really good stuff. My knowledge of tanks used to be great, and then that was from all the tanks days, I guess, in War Thunder, and I kind of just, I don't know, I drank it all away, or other things filled my head, but I don't have that knowledge anymore. We'll watch this tank for a little bit come in because this is where we're going to have a push happen on the next point. You can see it's just starting to turn now. There's the machine gun and the boys trying to come out there, and bam. Here's a precision strike. Stuka dropping in. Not sure what that's hitting. Didn't see a big explosion. Might have been a Gary that was trying to pick up. Roka glitched on the tree, couldn't move. Unlucky, mate. Unfortunate, mate. And here's Hamlet starting to fall. This is a problem for the blue team. Absolute problem for the blue team here. So they've got this tank coming in against them as well. And you can see, if you have a look at the point, There's not enough numbers here. So this is where Willie would have to get more on. And Smiley, here they go. Cratchy and Smiley now running with this tank here, and that's smart play. Steve and Scott are trouble. Remember though, on the other side of this sort of bunker system here, there's that garrison where Steve is. Good suppressive fire going in on the point at the moment. Dead man coming in on the left to support. There's the spawn. Adelaide spawned in on that garrison. And bam! Adelaide's like, holy fuck me, that is a tank. Although he's got AT, he is going to struggle against the front of that tank. Now there's the smoke rounds coming in shortly too as well. There's one. And these guys, Blue needs some dollars on here. Boom, Adelaide. Can't do much there, mate, can you? When you're trapped in by that tank. Now that tank doesn't know that the garrison. You can see the little garrison marker just off to the 9 o'clock position, 10 o'clock position from the tank. We can see the Allies have got some sort of spawn around the back there where PTI just ran in from, and Roxo must have got an OP up there. There's some artillery on the point as well. This was really good combined arms here. Brilliant spawn wave off of that garrison. Now the tank has no fucking idea it's there. X here. X has dropped hard on the ground. Here's Steve trying to put one in. Steve put one straight into the barricade. But what was fascinating, look at that. There is an satchel on the ground. I'm assuming that was X. Thank you very much for the follow, Pay. I'm assuming that's X. Who's dropped that satchel. There's a round in. Now the tank's going to back away. The tank's going to get away. Is it? It's got a 15-metre range, I think. Has the tank got enough? Is it? Satchel? Where? Boom. So important that. Absolutely critical kill that tank. I think an X has come back in, spawned back in to check out his good work. I think it was X. I can't confirm that. So if someone knew who put the satchel down, that was a game-saving satchel right there, just then, for this point in time. We'll see what happens next, though. Roxo around the back still. He'd be defending that OP. These guys here, a lot of people up here in the wheat field trying to clear out one or two. Overutilisation of resources in one area there. Thanos, though, now doing the push on the point by himself a little bit here, and he got some good work done here. He took down a crack shot. Endeavour putting some rounds in. Thanos throwing some sort of grenade. Endeavour's going to have to be careful here, not sure. He's looking, he's leaning and looking. There we go, that's a smoke grenade. Thanos here putting one in, dropped somebody out the back here. That's a good shot as well. There's a grenade coming around. Endeavour. There's Thanos. I wouldn't be putting an OP there. There's two in. Yeah, look at that. And so Endeavour now and Commander Knight have got that defended. So when they spawn in, they might get a spawn wave off here. About 10 seconds off. Someone from, Mirage coming in now as well. It's just too exposed and the enemy will be all over it. And yeah, look at that. There's the boys come in and bam, Adelaide, gone. And there's the OP gone as well as the boys running on it. So you can't really put the OP in there. You just can't. It's too hard to try and defend it, particularly against the quality of teams. God knows what that was that just blew up around the back. I think it was a tank. Not sure who got the Panzer IV. Probably a long-range shot. There's the Daniel's tank now is dead on the tank traps. That's right. I was trying to work out who shot the damn tank because it just blew up. I'm pretty sure they just didn't quit. So anyway, that was that. Have a bit of a look at what's going on here. The attack is really slowed down. So Dingo trying to hold stuff, bam, he's been taken out by Trigger up there on top of the tank. So those guys now control that hill as well. Bananas now trying to do whatever Bananas does. He's pushing up to try and clear this area out. Good player from before. Lot up against the guy. There it is, bam. Oh, Glove got the drop on him. Well done, Glove. I'm going to take a little drink here. There's Panda lurking in the bushes down there. Good lurky spot down there. Right, so what am I doing here? I double clicked, trying to get through and have a look at what Cheese is up to up here. So he's trying to get a line of sight out this window, but it's just not wide enough. I think that window up there is better. But as soon as you hear someone coming up the stairs, pick a spot and spray and pray. And there we go, hard stuck cardboard, gone. Well, I wouldn't stay in there though, but because you're going to die shortly, and especially if you're not seeing huge amounts of infantry. Here's T-Repacy. Like he's trying to pick his up, but he hasn't got enough line of sight here. So this building looking that way is not ideal. And I would have cleared that room pretty damn quick if I wasn't getting good line of sights. But anyway, that's a little play that's going on there. You can see the blue have stopped attacking. So they're now just sort of consolidating this northern area. Hard stuck on the floorboards. Yeah, well, there's a little bit of spray up on the wall too. Have you noticed that in game as well? That anytime there's a wall behind you, or behind the enemy or whatever, whoever you shoot, the bullet goes through and the splatter goes onto the wall. It's fascinating stuff. Here's Blaze taking out a garrison here. Although I must say, Willie, you had a pretty good garrison pattern there, mate. That's pretty good work. There's always plenty of garrison options for the team to spawn in on, and ultimately, that will keep you in the game. But here we go. Willie's asking for another garrison up this way. This is a little Bunnings area, I guess we would call it. It is a good spot for a garrison, but there's a lot of activity up here from the orange team. They do get pretty busy in this area because they're trying to push out from the dugout here, of course, in front of us. Blue now trying to run in along that other road, so they've lost the ridge line, so they're now moving the other road. And it's the same problem as before. It's a single stream coming down that road. You can defend it with a handful of people or a tank. And here's one I prepared earlier. I think that's a 76. I didn't check the barrel just then, but boom. And so here, we'll watch the boys and girls come in. I'm not sure what the plan was here. I just said it was to sweep in onto the dugout. Panda there in a good spot on the bush trying to give some sniper cover into the point. Right, so they're talking about that two-story building up there and trying to take that down. See supplies dropping in on the left there. There's some shots coming in off on the left as well. Now this was amazing shooting. I couldn't work out where the hell it was. It's Pedro way over there. And bam, got his man. Must be a good 200 metre shot, that one. Maybe less. Good shooting, good shooting. Look at that. Right, I can't even see people at that range. Pedro's knocking them down. You're fucking good. There's no question there. Here though, this was good defence on this road. I mean, linear attack, it's very hard. You can have a handful of people defend it and they can just respawn in. Everybody's stealing Gary's, Willie. I'd have words to the enemy, mate. It was a bit rude of them. So here we go, back out to this northeast flank. So we're miles away from the action here, but we're right in the action. Just got here in time for lots of death. X has, he was my MVP tonight, just so you know. Played very well. Played very, very well. Let's watch a little bit of play here. You can see Orange is trying to stop this push, whatever it is out here. We're 500 metres away from the dugout. If you look at the 11th spot position on the screen, dugout is 500 metres, 487 metres away right now. So this is obviously a garrison push. They're trying to push to clear out garrisons and get Gary set up. X now, chop down one or two there. He's got a bit of a look on. He's got a spawn wave around the back here. It's an OP or garrison, I'm not sure. Probably an OP up there. He's down in the bushes there. There's not many places where he can go. No manners whatsoever. These enemy are just damn rude. All right, look at this squad moving in. Whiskey, this is a pretty good squad here. Pretty good squad. Crashy, Deadman, and Whiskey and Sherkle are all very good players. Good shots from X. Here he pushes up. Got rounds. Takes 2 down, so he's got 3 or 4 kills so far. Does a reload. Relocates position. Got some infantry support on the right. Picks off Smiley. Great kill. Bam. Whiskey's shooting somebody off to the right there. X knows he's out there, but he can't see him. Whiskey shooting more. Ah, there he is. Bam. Popped him. Absolutely popped. There's a spawn wave that's come in, though, so it's an OP definite. X looking again. Bam. One down. Another one. Deadman's like, fucking Jesus, what is going on here? This is one guy, Deadman. One guy pushing in right now. The X. Here he goes. Moves up. There's a grenade coming. I can hear it off to the left. There we go. Good move there from X. He's now got Crashy ahead of him. He's on the other side of the fence now. He's on this side of the wall. Oh, pulls Deadman to pieces as well. And picks Crashy up as well. One to go and you'll get this OP. He's got to get the bullets out. He'll probably run out of bullets by now. And he's got infantry support on the left. I can hear him coming up. Great play from X. Throws a grenade into the point now. Is he going to pick up the spawn? Here it is. Oh, and it's so close. So close. There they go. They've finally got him. Great play from X. Defective coming in going, let's see what I've got. Nope, nothing. Sorry, Defective. It was very hard to follow up from X there, mate. Man, armied it. And here's the medic going to get in there and give it a go at picking up. No, everyone released. So Saparax now just with the no, nothing. But that was a good little play. Great machine gun there. Not sure where that came from. Oh, Steve down the back here. That's right. Yeah. So there's the spawn off of where Defective and X were just. Now here's a good fire support base here at the back. And this is what you want to do a bit more of. Have somebody back here just to keep their heads down while the squad moves up. But then once they get up about 100 metres in front of you, you have to move the the machine gun forward more. So This point right now is probably where I would move if I was Steve. That's how I play though. And get another fire support position in to try and put some suppressive fire, or at least be shooting over the heads and round the left and right of defective and Tricranium so that they can still move forward. I don't mind medic, I don't mind it at all. Here's a Panther on that right flank now coming up. Clearly Dead Man's squad is up against it out there on that right, but it's still 500 metres away from the point. Meltdown here dead, I'm not sure what from, but that's interesting where they're actually coming in now. Trying to work out what this was. What was spotting, and that was supplies way the fuck up there. Here's Boydman pushing in now against Torren. This is out on that left flank of the hamlet, so probably about the same distance out. Look at the distances we've got from the point for each of the squads. So a lot of infantry fighting nowhere near either of the points. Well, you know, I mean, I'm sure this is the armchair version of what actually happened. There were probably plans in place. I'm not sure what they were. Great save there from Bananas. Torren absolutely owes Bananas a beer or 20 right there. And let's watch this sequence of play because this was really cool. So Bananas just saved Torren. Let's remember that. Here's Bananas coming out. Boom. Blazers knocked down Bananas. Absolutely counter punch. Here's Dingo. Knows his mate just died around the corner. Pops around, has a look. Blaze has got the drop on Dingo as well. Blaze is now going to get around and get that OP probably. Let's see if he gets... Yes, he did. Picks it up. Torren now left with all the work to do. Steve Blaze coming out. Bam! Gets him back. So Torren being saved before actually held this area here. So Bananas saved Torren to save the squad from losing this area, even though they lost their OP. Hard stuck Cardboard now, who was previously a blood splatter on the wall, is now still in there with supplies, trying to drop him in and get a Gary up. But Torren now has been taken down, so that's good work there. Bananas is spawning in the back, but Pedro's taking him down. Bam! Absolutely nailed him. Now that's Orange's work done, and they have pushed through. Thanos has got all the work to do to come back in from that northeast. But look at it, it's about 7 or 8 versus 2 right now. We've got that flank falling to Orange at the moment. Nothing happening out on this east flank. Hardly anyone on that point. That's fine. Here's this fight that's 500 metres, 600 metres now. 600 and whatever metres. Panther doing a run. Dead Man doing the chase. X back in it against the same squad. Jimnu, whatever his name is. Dead Man gets a ricochet off the tank. Not shot, unlucky. Slightly too far to the right. Let's talk about the ads you get. You should have, 30 seconds or 1 minute of ads every hour? I can't remember. Anyway, it's as small as I can put it. Just to keep things ticking over so that we actually get some revenue in so we can give away stuff. I've got a little competition I'm going to run shortly as well. It's going to be just like one night, 2 hours, and it's 3 games. So the first game is what Stu and Blue have been doing recently, which is the geolocation. Dead Man, a little bit of trouble here with the recon tank again running around. Yeah, so it's the geolocation stuff. Then the second thing, here's Crashy going in for the satchel, but that tank's not going to stay there. They've got a spotter in that tank, so they're not staying there for anyone. X taking out the garrison nicely. So that's the first game, the geolocation. The second game is going to be Dodge Truck. So effectively a channel on the map and 60 to 80 people running up that channel with 4 trucks trying to run them down. You get as far as you get, and you get 5 minutes, I think, to do it, and it's a point system, and it's some pretty simple stuff though. And then there's another one called What the Duck, and what that is a same sort of channel arrangement, and you have to actually dodge the artillery that's falling. It's 2 HE guns and 2 smoke guns, and you get 1 life, of course. That's how that works. Let's have a look, see if I've got it here while we're just watching this. And look at that spawn wave coming in on dugout. The blue had nothing here. They just couldn't push this through. It was way too hard. I'll just see if I can bring up what that picture is. I've got the under trivia here. So effectively, 2 things. One, you don't need any gun skills. There, that's Dodge Truck. So you start along this line here. The red is the boundaries, so very hard boundaries. And then you've got 2 checkpoints to run across and get to the finish line. So each checkpoint you get to gives you some points. When you get to the finish, you get the rest of the points. And you get 5 minutes to try and get as far across as you can. And there'll be 4 trucks racing around in there. So that's one of the games. And just imagine that with like 80 people Oh, it's just going to be brilliant fun. It really is. So that's Dodge truck. And a What the Duck. Have a look. Here's one of the maps. That's Hefkin. So that's the artillery lane. But that's not actually the one I'm going to use. Where is it? Here's the artillery lane. There you go. We'll come back to that because this Panther now is in the middle of the point. Just race through the middle here, doing a bit of a shred. This is an attempt to try and crack open the point here, and they were starting to do it now. What we've got is the next point is starting to fall though. Genuine Dirty Dan, I will tell you about that in a second. We're just going to talk about the point here, but that's the competition I've got coming up shortly. So here, look what's going on though. We just had the point almost turned with that Panther came through. But it's fine, that's not a problem. Hamlet though is in real trouble. Hamlet in real trouble. There's enough of a push going in, let's have a look. But, it's only a couple. It's only a couple. It's not huge. Yes, it did look a little bit like a penis willy. Well done. It's like those aviation pictures where you draw it with the aircraft on your GPS. Alright, this is a critical part of the match though. These guys pushing in hard. Good defence here though. Dingo and Shooter just got taken down. Josh got taken down. So the defence is wiped out. Boom, that's artillery. But Fuzz is still alive. He's probably going to buff that out. He got pretty close to that artillery then. The Blue 4 just got pushed back enough here. Something just blew up. I think that was a Panther around the back. The Panther that went through the point before. Something happened there. It is instead. That was... that was critical because that Panther meant that the whole point has just been taken down. Let's have a look at this map again. So this here, this is What the Duck. So on this map, you start here, you go past the 2 checkpoints and you finish up there. That's the church. And artillery will just be landing wherever. That's the whole point of it. So there'll be 80 people running up that channel trying to dodge the artillery. 2 HE, 2 smoke, and someone will be calling in fire. So it'll just be hilarious. And what happens is across those 3 games you accumulate points, and then the person with the most points at the end wins. I don't know, I'm either going to give away a $50 or $100 Steam key. I'm not sure yet. It'll just depend. So watch this space for that. That's one I'll be running soon when I get some time. And it's real prizes. All right, here's a great push here. Watch Dead Man in this trench. So I thought these guys were going to die in here, and they were. Crashy there and Dead Man are up against it. Fuzz up in that building there, trying to put some... it'll be AUD, mate. So a $100 AUD Steam key, so about 20 euros. Here's Tycranium now. There's a spawn wave come in. That's a good spawn wave. There's Dead Man putting a rocket up. Fuzzy, nice dodge there. Russian Ripple. So you'll have to give me money. Tycranium picks up 1. That's good work. J-Back's coming out. Tycranium's got him in his sights. Oh, yes, nice pick up by J-Back. So these guys pushed it back. Well done there. Dead Man really held that trench long enough for the guys to come back in a couple of times. Good push there from the blue. So generally you'll get most of a game out of a $100 Australian. But you just get it on special. There's always specials on. People have always got stuff in their list. I've got about 70 games in my list, and I've got about 150 fucking games I don't play. There we go. Saparax here, medicing up nicely. Look at all that medic work going on right now. Great satchel from somebody on the point just then. Saparax now, we've got Fuzzy going in. Is it safe enough to come out? Nope, Saparax is running away. See, if this was me, sorry Saparax, I would have already lobbed smoke across that road and I'd be out there, but I'd have a pistol. I'd be out there with Tycranium already resin him. But I'd probably also be dead half the time too, so, trade-off, isn't it? All right, so we had a bit of a threat going on just then for the Hamlet, but it stopped. Dugout was under a little bit of pressure. The Panther died. Hamlet's now fine again. We haven't got a lot happening here, but I got Milk coming in the right side with Roxo. Dirty Dan now is up on the look at that, shreds too in the field, and so how do you get up here? You jump and duck and roll and some fucking thing. I don't know. You jump and prone. Yeah, it's a good spot. He's in it though. The other guy was standing up in the middle of the air. At least he's in it. Got some protection. I assume it stops bullets. It's a big fucking iron thing in it. Yeah, I couldn't watch it out. I was sitting here trying to work out how the fuck does he do this. I'd be jumping on the shovel. Can you grab the rope? Just have a hidden jump, smash prone on the timber section. All right, I'm going to practice that at some stage, I'm sure, and get shot as I'm trying to get up there. All right, bit of a push on to Hill 6 side of Hamlet. Dawnlight there gets picked off. Can't play. Case got me finally. Or maybe I did it deliberately. Pedro there around the back there picking off people. This is a good push here out in this flank. So Pedro now trying to take that garrison down. Chowie's got the work to do. Chowie's got work to do on the... Yeah, look, he's been picked off. T-Reaper coming around there. Dawnlight spawns in right on him. Pedro's down. Well done. Well done, Dawnlight, protecting that garrison. T-Reaper coming in to try and take that out. Hard stuck trying to sweep around. This is really good play here. T-Reaper going well deep. Swinny there trying to defend. That's an OP as well. All right, so there's an OP and a garrison there, pretty close to each other. I would not have the OP there myself. I'd never do that. Never put the OP that close. I'd have the OP either out here where no one will get to it, because no one will run out here, or maybe over this way somewhere, or maybe up here somewhere. Anywhere but in line with that garrison. But fascinating. Chowie there, T-Reaper, good kill. Hard stucks on the garrison finally now. Here's Funt coming in with a rocket. I think this is the point where Funt says, get away, I've got this, because this will be a 2-minute takedown or whatever it is. There we go, bam. And he inadvertently walked into the OP. So he didn't even know it was there. He just walked backwards and happened to get it. And that's why you never put the OP next to the garrisons like that. That's why, because people just randomly find your OP along walls and things like that. So you put down the bushes. You know, I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. This was cute. That whoever killed that Puma then saved the tank, saved the allied tank there. Good work there. I'll talk more about that garrison stuff and OP stuff in a second. For those that are new in particular, that was really good work back there though, T-Reaper. That was a really good play. They thought that was a tank, by the way. They put a round into the side of it. Well done. And now they're marked. And now he's shooting, or maybe he's infantry there. I don't know. It shouldn't be mean like that. 76 coming in like this. So they got 2 tanks now on dugout. Blue trying to take it. They actually got some momentum here. Infantry up north, infantry on the point. With 2 tanks coming in, not going to happen. Absolutely not going to, you know, there's no way they're going to take these tanks out. They need tank support, and I'm not sure where the German tanks are, to be honest. Here's the precision strike coming in. This was the Stuka. You can tell by the whiny sound. Or was it? Hang on. No, that was the, what was that? That was the Stuka? Yeah, it missed. I don't know, Willie, did you hit your target? Whatever that one was. It didn't hit the tank, that's for sure. Real trouble here on Hamlet though. Real trouble here on Hamlet. We've got a big push coming in from Orange, from Allies, and they're coming all the way. That garrison, same spot. Here's T-Rip coming down this fence line. That garrison right there in front of us, 12 o'clock position. Same spot. It was a Gary. It was precision. Hit your Gary. Oh yeah, nice. Well done. I'm shame I missed it because it's very hard to catch them. You don't hear the sound of the plane until the last second, and it's very hard to catch on enemy. Watch this play here. I want to watch these 2 guys, T-Rip and Hardstuff. Now we know that Gary's there. It's been there for a big spawn wave just came in. The guy's just running hard. Good kills, good kills. Here's T-Ripper now. He just runs at it. No, T-Ripper, you've got to clear the area. When there's a Gary like that, you've got to clear the area. And Hardstuff tried and he didn't do it. So that was unfortunate. I mean, and you probably just lost all your ammo when you were trying to reload on the run. I do that all the time. Voidnet now coming in. Mr. Hyde around the back here, trying to defend against this big push here. This was real trouble. This is real trouble here. They've lost their ability to spawn. That's a rocket up the arse from PTI there. That's the end of Hyde. He was hiding. He didn't hide well enough. Garrison down. I don't think this is where Orange are going to take this down. There's an airhead from Orange as well. So this was good play here. Really, really, really good play. Hey, Dad's Fat Gaming, good day, mate. I recorded this tonight. This is Friday Night Fight. It starts at 2000 hours Australian Eastern Standard Time, and it went for however long the match went for. I won't give it away. And I pre-record it, and then I actually cast it afterwards. So this is my recording that I'm casting too. Now, I don't do every Friday Night Fight. I just try and do as many as I can to support the community. And yeah, we talked about a bit of that tonight anyway. Hamlet though, gone. Absolutely great play there. They finally got to that one important Gary there. Boyden, yes, thank you. No worries at all, mate. I like it. It's a good name. Great work though there from Beast and his team. NBS Beast, of course, is the commander of the Orange team or the Allied team. And here is a Lux trying to work its way through. And if you want to know how Lux is pronounced, it is pronounced Lux. And I've got that from Das Altberg, the German. So if he didn't get it right, then I've got no hope, have I? And now this was real good work here because Orange got the momentum 1-2 punch going on here, and Willie is in real trouble here as the commander. He's losing his last point here. Yeah, open any clan, anybody can play Dad's Pet Gaming. Give me a second. Actually, there's 1,000 people in chat at the moment. Can one of you please link the Discord to Friday Night Fights for me? That would be wonderful. And that way, anybody that's watching this, of course, who isn't part of it yet, they can more than happily jump on and join in on it. It's great fun. The matches are hectic, absolutely correct. And oh god damn mosquito, go away. Hectic matches, and Snazzy, here we go. Bullets in, trying to pick up Hidden Shadow. Can he get him across the field? He's in the open. Snaz, good work there, pulled him down. Good range, 100 metres. No, won't let you link. There you go. No links for you. Don't worry about it, guys. I have got this. Got the link. There we go. I think I've got it. Locked out because I am doing the HCA matches, and so I have to be very careful. Big boom, big bada boom, no kill, but poor old Snazzy just got knocked out. Real trouble here though for the blue team, for the Axis team. Look, Willie's right in there defending Hill 5, Hill 6, whatever hill it is. Hill 5. Do you know, just out of curiosity, they're called Hill whatever. The number is actually their spot height. I'm pretty sure this is not 5 metres. So I don't know. And I tell you that that is absolutely 100% true, because Hill 6, so I feel like it's telling me it's 6 metres above the ground, above sea level. Why is it that? Why is this true? Because I'm an ex-surveyor, folks, and we called hills with spot heights. That's what their height was, whatever the number was their spot height. So Hill 400 is meant to be 400 above sea level. I don't know whether that's a new thing or whether that's always been around, but in the 90s that was what we did as surveyors. Alright, this is a big push on the last point here. Hill 6, it looks like a 5, I'm telling you. Willie has got it up against it, but he's got a good garrison around the corner there. Torrent coming in now, Boygnant in the trench here. He's got a real problem here because everybody's leopard crawling. Nobody knows where anybody is. They can't hear each other. This is... Alright, look at this, the points falling. There's cap weight coming in from the orange team, from the allied team. Here's a strike coming in, or bombing run. Not sure, that's a precision strike. Boom, boom. A couple of thunderbolts just went through. Light down. Willie's got a lot of problems here. Torrent's been picked out by Boyden. Good kill there by Boyden. Jeez, I'll tell you what, that was a bit rough. Look at the people coming in there. Heck, and hear the bombing run. Here's a bombing run coming in. Commander Knight there in the bushes. Cooler and Boyden. Got to go somewhere. Good shot there from Hidden. Picked him off. Bombing run still coming in. Bombing runs take about 30 seconds to come in. These guys are in trouble here. Pedro hiding over the back there. Got shredded. Boyden's in trouble. Bam, everybody's dead. And that bombing run, absolute game-saving bombing run. It stopped the attack long enough and shredded enough long enough, cleared everybody out. Willie, bombing run of the season, mate. Well done for that bombing run. You fucked them up. And here's the Puma round the back of the tank. The Stewart's in trouble. Let's have a little dance. Dance the Sugar Plum Fairies. Around they go. Need some music. Need some music, something.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, he's missed. He's absolutely missed. And there it is. He did. Puma MVPs. Races off. Panzer 4. Actually, I think the Panzer 4 got that. The Puma was shooting the ground. Now, this is it. They managed to bring back enough forces here. The 2 tanks have come in. The Puma's there. The Puma's actually running overboard. That's just rude. Rude. Absolutely. Here's the defense is down. Oh, and that's a great rocket from Caledonius. Puma down. Panzer IV still in the smoke. Completely forgot about it, to be honest. Good defense. Great defense. Great bombing run. Caledonius now with all the work to do against the Panzer IV sitting there in front of him. No, fuck it. He doesn't have to do anything because someone else killed it. That would be a tank of some sort. Well done, Caledonius. So he's now going to one-man it. Bombing run coming in. This would be an allied bombing run. Some sort of supply drop just there, I assume. Bombing run to nowhere. That one's trying to pick up the garrison, I'm guessing. Beast, if that was a garrison bombing run, I'm guessing. Not sure if it actually got nailed. But the defense on Hill 5 or 6, whatever number you want to put on it, was excellent defence, and that bombing run from Willie saved that point for them. Here's that tank, I think, that picked off the Panzer IV, so it's up here now trying to take the infantry out. Adelaide trying to pick it off, but he's run out of rockets, I'm pretty sure, because he's not reloading or doing anything. There we go, that's the second rocket. No, that was the tank shooting, I'm not sure. Yeah, Adelaide's fucked. Gary was killed with the precision strike earlier. Right, there you go. Okay. Oh, and that's what happens. You just have to put some rounds in the air where anybody is. Now, I want to say this. At this point in time, you notice I haven't mentioned the time once, and that was what it was like in the match. I completely lost track of time for this battle. It was so good. It was so good. 23 minutes left on the clock. You can see the Axis team are losing the point again, but they've got some cap weight on there. Boyden trying to come in and do something on this other side now through the wheat field. That's a good attack line, but he needs more people there. T-Reaper's now in that bunker where Boyden was before, and the good news about that is T-Reaper doesn't expect to have a bomb around anytime soon, so he's probably got a chance of survival. He's run across there. They've got the cap weight coming on. Can they take this at the end? For those that weren't playing tonight and they're watching this for the first time, let's see here. This cap is falling. This cap is falling, and they're going to. Oh, but there's a counter cap going on. There's a counter cap going on now on that other point on the dugout. What's it called? The bloody hamlet. This is blue weight, so this is a risky move here from the blue team because they're losing this point. Look at the cap weight coming in from orange. They're losing this point, but they're taking the next point. Is this a blueberry move from the commander of the blue team? They've got this garrison. This is where it's at. Whatever comes in here now is going to either save this game or lose this game. This is where your commander starts yelling at you, I need X squad and Y squad to spawn here. Let's fucking go, boys. And if you do not respond right at that point in time, that he probably would have said it about a minute ago, maybe 2 minutes ago. If you didn't respond when he said that, you've lost the game. But what's going to happen here? There, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. Is that enough? That's enough. Look at the cap going back the other way. That's what you need. That is what you absolutely need. These guys now have got a bit of work on that because there's still a bunch here, but there's good counterfire coming in from the south. Don't know what that's a half track just blew up. That's right. Good work here from the blue team coming back in, trying to. Well, the Hamlet's still falling. Orange are in trouble. Orange are in trouble. Do they try and push the cap? This is where you make the choice as Envious Beast would have had to. Does he throw more bodies at this to try and win outright, or does he pull people back? I mean, we're not capturing the Hamlet. Sorry, I just hit the microphone. It's up there. How the fuck did I hit it? Blue are losing this point still, but they are taking the next point. They're going to lose the cap raise. There's a tank on there. Snazzy riding on the Allied tank. German on the back of it. Caledonius is like, get the fuck off my tank, man. Oh! Just to make sure it wears one as well. Strafing run picks off. Good strafing run from Beast there. There's a Panzer coming across. That's that Panzer from... No, that's another Panzer coming around. Bam! Right in the arse of that tank. Apony, there we go. Bam! There goes that tank. That is a game-changing kill right there because there's blue going back the other way now. Wonderful, wonderful defense here. Boyden's still trying to do something with his squad. The orange are all out of place. They're not on attack. They're not on defense. They're literally in the middle of nowhere right now. Beast is probably screaming at him to go somewhere. Blue are on this point, and they are holding it. They're throwing smoke. Saparax with his medic stuff, lobbing it out. This is going to be... Yeah, Hamlet's going to fall. Oh, I don't know. Mirage is in close there. If he picks up a couple of timely kills here. That was great, Snazzy. I loved it. It was... loved it. Blue are taking back that first point, and they're capturing this one. I've got to stop hitting... I'm pointing to the screen. That's why I'm hitting the microphone. Good kill there. Lamode's down. Thanos up high, he's like, what do you mean there was someone there? There's no one there. What are we fucking talking about? Now he's doing the kills. Mirage is like, what? There's someone beside me? What do you mean? Oh, there. Oh, that guy. Yeah, blood splatter in the box. Lovely work from Mirage. Now the cap's going back the other way. It's going back to orange. So Allies are taking it back. Dead man's in there. Well, that explains a little bit. Oh, and he's down. Sparrowbutt flicked him off. Adelaide in there by himself, though, because whoever that was, Adelaide, no, fucking Sparrowbutt just died. Orange have pushed back enough here. Blue now have really just got to consolidate that first point now. So they got 20 minutes left. You can actually win all 5 points from here. But they've just got to lock down that first point. Orange spawning all over this to make sure of it. They probably had Beast screaming at it to get in here. Good work, though. There's a bit of supply coming in from, I think that's their Axis supplies, aren't they? Yeah, G-Back's going in to pick him up. Oh, and he got taken out by artillery on those supplies. Or was that a tank? Actually, that might have been a tank. Yeah, the tank around the back shooting at Knox right now. All right, having a little drink. 20 minutes to go. Defective in the point. That's got to be a satchel going in, surely. Defective's got a good satchel. Zero screaming, everyone listened well. Right, I'll take your word for that. I mute chat obviously on this side, but there was a lot of chatter that's been going off down that corner the whole time. Good chatter though, I'm assuming. Hopefully. I don't know. Who knows? Panzer IV's like, I don't want to play on that point. I'm going to go play in my own zone. And so off he goes, up this way, following the tank. Dirty Dan back up in the grain hopper. So they would have been Shane Flame. Yeah, there's that marker, Mike Squats. Okay, so this Panther Force trying to chase down that 76. Looks like a 76 at this range. I can see the muzzle break, whatever it's called. Bit of an orange push up the north here. I've got a mosquito in here and it's annoying me. Bit of a push up the north here. Shane Flame there. Dirty Dan set up. Yeah, I think that tank, or might get a shot on. Has he got it? Has he got it? Has he got it? You can't see it. Yeah, he's got a wall in the way. Oh, I gave up. X now push on the point. X, the MVP before. Chowie, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. I really do. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Here's Bananas in the point now. Blue is starting to take it again. So there's some cap weight coming out of the Hill 6 area, or Hill 5, or the Hill. Hamlet here is in a bit of trouble. Dingo on the point. That's a good spot to be in right now, but he's got no support. He needs that OP up. But if you put it there, it's probably going to fall. Kirk Lazarus down. Oh, the orange are falling here. This is going to go back Blue's way. Absolutely. There's Snaz coming in now. No tank riding for you anymore, mate. And Dan Spec, thank you very much for the follow, mate. But for all those that are new to this, my stream in particular, just go and read the bio stuff very quickly later in your own time. Give you an idea of what I'm about and what I'm trying to do. The short version of it is do giveaways whenever I can, so revenue goes back to the community, and build Hell Let Loose as a competition game. So I'm working with the overseas guys. So tomorrow night I will be doing my first Major League stream, which is the HCA, the Hell Let Loose Collaborative. No, fuck, I can't remember what it stands for. Damn it, HCA. So yeah, I'm doing the first match tomorrow night for the Oceanic team and the Miners for that, and I'm really looking forward to it. And you know, this is what it's all about. Blue though, well done here. It took you all of this time to get back to this point that you were at the start of the match. That's how hard fought this is. Here's Centurion though, ready for the next trigger point. So this could be the 1-2 cap here, but I can see, look at that. Look at what you're up against there, Centurion. About 8 people on the point. Here we go. So Centurion's got supplies there ready for him. Garrison up now. Garrison up now. Nope, too late. Dana's going to shoot you. Oh, Jesus. Garrison up now. Anytime. There it is. Garrison going down. Yes, it is. Absolutely. Garrison. Good. Now, all you have to do is wait 40 seconds. 14 seconds. That's all he has to wait for. 40 seconds for everybody. There's a recon flare up. So now everybody fucking knows he's there. And bullet to the head. Bam. It's poor Centurion. There's about 20 seconds left on this point. Crash is coming in. Danu, can they get a spawn wave off? Can they get a spawn wave off? He's running around the back. He's given him time. That's enough distance away. Could be. Could be. Are they going to spawn right in front of him? Not at all. Not at all. He's got in too good. Just took too long there. Centurion, unfortunately. I mean, he was probably playing the smart move, but unfortunately it was just too long. And that was the end of that. So that attack, that 1-2 punch couldn't possibly happen. But they look how many people they had on the point anyway. Hamlet now has been taken back by the Axis forces, and now they have a big presence out here, and they're pushing north out of it still. So there's a lot of fighting still going up in this area. I do love it. 15 minutes to go. 15 minutes to go here. Crackshot, Nox out there fighting against Fuzz, Dawnlight, Lamode, Shame Flame. Here's Caledonius. Endeavour and Trigger holding the dugout. They've been there on defence the whole night. And it was a very good defence there, to be honest. So far, at least, anyway. Let's watch what's going on here. So who's going to see whom first? I think Fuzz is going to get the drop with Caledonius. Oh, Caledonius got Shame Flame. There we go. Good shots. 2 in. That Fuzzy now knows he's there. Oh, bullets around, bullets around, bullets around. Oh, I lost him. He went the wrong way there. Caledonius is dead. Fuzzy, good kill. More fights going on. Dawnlight sweeping around that Knight they're trying to chase up. Crack shots down Lamode pushing in. Let's do a little bit of a hedge tickle. Right? Who's best in the bush? You can take that wherever you want, by the way. Knight or Lamode. Knight or Lamode. It's about patience, this game. And Lamode has it. And Yeah, look at that for patience. That is absolutely how this game is played. Just deliberate, move, shoot, move, shoot, move, shoot. Keep your ears open. But there's a lot of individuals around. There's this, look, Deadman's way over there, Buzzard's over there, Trigger's over there, and Endeavor's back there. Look at this. Look at all the blue dots. They're at least 100 to 200 meters away from each other, all these guys. And it is a hard game to communicate and work out where you all are. But squads that move together work better together. It's just a thing I notice about Australian communities and New Zealand community. And I saw it in the BPL and I still see it in Friday Night Fights and things like that. And if you watch a lot of the Asian teams, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the HCA does, because there's about 10 different countries playing in the HCA. Chile, Argentina, US, Poms, the EU, the French teams, Russian, German, who did I miss? Spanish. There's a few Spanish in there actually. And so just seeing how everybody does things differently. But the Asiatic teams, there's also Chinese teams, that's right. The Asiatic teams, you tend to see them move together as squads a lot better. And they're more reserved in the way they play. They don't sort of charge forward with their nuts sort of hanging out in front of them, which is something that we tend to do. Here's a speculator to the edge of the trench where nobody was. Here's Wheelbarrow with a V. He's just trying to get some sniper rounds in now on T-Reaper. T-Reaper, what do you reckon? Does he get you? Not that one. What about this one? Not that one either. Not that one. Not that one. But I tell you what, good counterfire. T-Reaper, well played. You pushed him back. So he had a sniper rifle, you've got an assault weapon, and you pushed him back. That was really, really good work. I was impressed by that, mate. Well done. Not enough for MVP though, but well done. All right. 12 minutes to go. Nothing at all happening at the dugout. So it's all kind of just slowly grinding the way. And this is the match, isn't it? For those that played in it, it was a hard slog. Every fucking wall, building, fence. Look at this. Melkin to cranium. Everything was slug. This is good play. Who's got the drop at whom? There we go. Right, what's your bets, folks? Has Melk got him? Or is Tycranium on the end? He's got someone else moving around the right. Here we go. Oh, he's got him. Oh, that's a good kill, Melk. 2 for 2. Boosh. That was good. It was a bit dodgy. It was good. Oh, dear. Thanos now playing. Here we go, PTI. Running out. Bam! Down! That was good. Milk. I know it did. I saw that. You could see it in the way your weapon was waving everywhere, mate. Right, Thanos has got Roxo. Has he? Has he not? Roxo's ready. Oh, it takes him down! Oh, what a way to die, too. Just lazy. That's just a lazy death, isn't it? Look. Roxo, die more vigorously, mate. That was boring. All right, Thanos is looking for the Gary here. 11 minutes to go. Big defense there on Hamlet. So clearly Willie learnt the lessons. Good shots there from Thanos. Milk, here we go. You're in play again, mate. No good at range. Close quarters only. There we go. All right, don't know what that was. Looking for airheads. Hardly saw any airheads. Just not really sure why. Yeah, actually, I got Beast and Willie here. You guys don't use airheads much. Or I missed them. Milk, have you got him? Here's the counter. Oh, you both missed. Who's got whom? Oh, yes, there you go. Milk got the reload up. Smashed him. That was a good play. This is the push along that one road again. The single line of attack. I mean, you've got to attack with a squad like this. That's fine. Great rocket, whoever that was. I don't think I caught him. Good rocket. This was a good push here, but where's the other part of the push? And Willie, this is the trouble. These guys, it's all well and good that they're pushing here, but yeah, something else had to be happening somewhere. Maybe a truck with a fucking squad somewhere else. I don't know. Shaz and Suits. Shaz got the first shot. There we go. Suits got it back. Nice push down here, but we got 5 people defending there, maybe 6. Yep. Snazzy with a bit of range. He's gone full auto. Don't go full auto, Snazzy. 2 or 3 round bursts, mate. Better accuracy at range. Just my opinion, but 2 or 3 round burst with that weapon. Full auto, yeah, you picked him up, or one of these guys did. I'm not sure who got him then. I don't know what happened there, by the way. X, there was a boisterous squad. That squad, absolutely boisterous squad. Maybe part of your problem there, Willie. I think that's an airhead over the back, is it? Is that an airhead? I might have missed that one. I wasn't watching. I was too busy watching this. PTI just got nailed down here. But this push is not going anywhere. There's now, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people coming along here. There's more than a squad. There's a squad plus. And they're just 1s and 2s are holding them off. Here's Dano. Dano. Sorry. He stopped tanking. Bam. Oh, it's been picked off. Okay, there's the OP gone as well. Well done, Soups. Sparrow, defective. Anthony has picked one off here. He's got a couple on the right. Will they see him? Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. No, he's moving. He's moving. Don't move. If you've got a spot like that, don't move. The bullet always comes from where you're not expecting it. So, Thanos around the side here. What is the push? There's 10 minutes. There's not even 8 minutes to go. 3 defenders. There's a tank. That's a German tank. That's, well, it's about to be a dead tank. That was an engine. And I don't even know where that came from. It's somewhere up there. Jaeger's like, fuck this, I'm not going in the tank with you clowns. He's jumped out. And there's the tank. It was marked at least anyway. But they did. Alright, we've got 8 minutes to go. 8 minutes to go. Bombing run coming in. I can hear it. Is this a good bombing run? Oh, there's a spawn wave in. There's even numbers here at the moment. Bombing run picks up poor old Puzzle out there by himself. Long time to see that one coming in. So, oh, spawn wave, it just gets wrecked. Oh, what a time to spawn in, eh? Oh boy, I like it. I like it. Yeah, don't spawn in there.
It's a trap!
Here's the push now. 7 to go. Can Blue take this point? If they take this point, if they take the dugout, it will go Blue's way and they will win this match on a 3-2. But can they take it? They're starting to take the point now. They're starting to take the point now. Here's the little header bar, by the way, for the scoreboard. So it would be this right now. Let's see if that works. Yes, there you go. So up there right now, that's what it would look like on HCA tomorrow night. And then the icon's a bit further up anyway. Spawn wave, bam, bam, oh, shred. Soups. Grenade. It's got to be a grenade right now. Beast trying to defend that garrison. Endeavour. No fucking idea the people behind it. Mirage. Got the numbers up. Or Whiskey. I can hear a tank on the bottom left. Mirage down. Blue Force on the left. This is a good push from Blue. Can they take this point? Hey, can they take this point? This is a really good way. That tank's going to make a difference. Yeah, Executive and whoever that was. Gangbang and Helsing. That's a Luke's. Luke's down the south there. There it is. Oh, I think that Luke's is fucked. It's going against something heavy on the left. There you go. Luke's is down. Oh, look at this play. They're screaming at each other. Beast is holding. There's a huge spawn one. Lots of dead orange on the right there. This is a big push. Big defense though. Big, huge defense here. But the Blues were pushing it. Bombing run. Bombing run. Who's bombing run? Oh, that's an orange bombing run. It's hit nobody. That was a, we think they're coming in here bombing run. Interesting. Oh, that tank now wrecking everything out this side. There he is. That's a 76, isn't it? So Beast and his crew have managed to hold this. About sending a message. Don't come up this road, fuckers. Well, that's fair. I'll give them that. Here's the boys out in the field now. X trying to do some stuff out here. Look at the numbers though. 5 minutes to go. This is where it's at now. There's something. What can they throw at it? What can Blue throw anyone at it? They don't have the bombing run yet. The thing with the bombing run that came in before from Willie, out on the paddock, he must have thought there was a garrison out there. But the garrison, of course, was in close to the point. It's very hard to pick here. You can put your Garys anywhere. And OPs and stuff everywhere on this point. And it's so hard to crack. I mean, they've got numbers here, Orange. They've got numbers. I don't think Blue are going to crack this. That's what we're looking at right now. Adelaide with a bit of a defensive position. Good little spot. Bit of cover. That's good. That's good. He's going to relocate while Thanos pushes up. Thanos out in the open though. Bam! Not good. Not good. I need to update all my videos, my training videos, I think, because I've learned a little bit since I did those, and there's a couple of little changes, but a lot of the principles are still the same. We can just make them a bit more squished. 4 minutes left to go. 4 minutes. Orange. That. Where did that come from? About 400-meter rocket into the hedge. Look at it. Look. You can't even tell it hit. Precision strike. Spookta. What do we got? Is it a hit? Is it a hit? Boom! And look at that. That was a shot, Willie. That was a shot. Thank you very much for giving me that. Love. Absolutely love. Good. Stupid job. That was a static tank. That strike was fucking excellent because it's such a small area. But here we go. Hey, Stuart, straight through the middle of here. Konashi trying to shut down this blue attack. And I think they will. And just look at the numbers here. There's a Panzer at the back here, though. That Panzer will make a difference. Peter 4. Oh, if he goes all the way in the point with no infantry support, though. No. Esky. Jaeger. Whoa, rocket misses. Here's Trigger. Trigger gets team killed by Scream with a rocket that missed. You know what, Willie? That one strike made my day, mate. That's tracked. Is it? No, it's still driving. But it's lost its engine. Shirkle trying for the satchel. Here he goes. Boom. HE next to it. Into the wall. Shirkle gone. Front case over the back there. Here he goes. He's got supplies. Trigger now going for the satchel. Boom! HE into the ground again. Oh, and that's a sink rocket straight into it. 238 now. I don't think... first gear, yeah. I don't think Blue have got the numbers here. Look how far they got there. 220 metres. There's a tank there just to add 9 o'clock. You can see it on the screen. That's a... What's that coming in? That's a Puma again. Oh, the fucking Puma having a bit of a dance. There's the rocket to nothing, snazzy. Bad rocket. Oh, actually, maybe there was something there. I don't know. I actually missed it. I'll probably replay it. Throw some more in there. Dead man coming in there. This has gone Orange's way. So, regardless of what happens now, Orange can't lose this battle because it's 2 minutes to go. And, I mean, there's some good rockets going in. That was a great rocket, by the way. Shame I moved away, but I was trying to watch this. That was a rocket around the back, but that Stuart, I think, just nailed that Puma. And that was... I mean, tanks didn't dominate tonight. That was pretty good play all around there. That push along that ridge line there to the left of screen. Let's have a look. So here, that was a hard slog. This was a hard slog. This was a hard slog. But it was never really done simultaneously. It was always done one line at a time. And so Orange were able to hold it enough. There was some really, really, really good play, though, from everybody. I love these battles. I really do. There's some friggin' great play. Everybody's doing so well in this Friday night fights, and I love streaming them. I love recording them. I love playing them. I'm going to play at the end of this, by the way, a video for you for the HCA, just so you can see a couple of things for it. But well done, Friday Night Fighters. For those that are new to the stream, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Friday Night Fights if you've never seen it before. I do hope we see you on the field of battle at some stage soon. And look, you can see the quality of play here. And this isn't even... I call it friendly competitive because it's a friendly match. Just people slapped together randomly with some really good leadership, some great players in here. Great teamwork. We're starting to see more and more coordinated fire going on in the oceanic region too, where you've got multiple things shooting from multiple angles a lot of the time, and that's making a bit of difference for how people push points and how people get through. 20 seconds left here. What I'll do at the end, we'll have a quick look at who was playing and who was in what squad and everything. I'll drop my MVP in for the night. And then I'll end this video and I'll just play the HCA video for tomorrow night, and then we might look for somebody to raid. Hint for anybody who happens to be a streamer. If you're online when I do this raid, then you will get raided. That's pretty much how it works. See some of the players there, as I said, we'll have a look at some of them. Got my point, MVP, just great work. So Milk, I can't live stream the HCA. We're not allowed to. I believe at the moment it's going to be a 30-minute delay. I will probably do the delay rather than pre-record. And that gives the Chimera guys who are playing in it a chance to watch live, effectively, the last half hour of their match afterwards. There are some rules around it. I don't get to say what I want or how I do it. But well done tonight, though, to this particular group. Look, some great scores in there. Hopefully you can see a bit of it, and who was playing and who's from where. So yeah, it'll be. I think it's 8:30 my time. It starts. So look at that, longest live, hour and 29. Couldn't touch me. I was in admin camp. Well played, everybody. All right, let's end this video just quickly. Pause there, and we will pull up the HCA quickly, and let's get that going. That's not the right one. God damn it. Let's try properties and choose the correct HCA video. Ignore that. This is the official trailer. The official trailer for HCA. It's probably loud. I'll just turn it down. Sorry, I haven't set this up yet.
Six minutes left. Still, both sides could win this.
Look at the garnish! My goodness!
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that is it for tonight's Friday Night Fight. I do hope that you managed to enjoy that super awesome fun match that we watched tonight. And I'll put my camera on, do that. That's me. So I look forward to, if you get a chance to come along tomorrow night, I will go live early enough that it'll have like about a half-hour preamble video playing before I actually start the stream. So you'll see me go live. If you're following, you'll see me go live for that, and it'll be about 30 minutes before I actually start live casting. And it will be huge. This is the, right up here in the competition scene. The teams that are playing, well, you just saw a bunch of them just then in that video. These are the big teams all across the world. I look forward to you joining me then. And on that particular bombshell, I think we're going to call it there. I don't see anybody here I want to raid. So that's it for tonight, folks. I thank you very much for watching tonight, and I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I will catch up with you soon. A good night for now.